How you doing, guys? It's LSP. It's been a while. First of all, I hope everybody had a good Christmas. I wish everybody a happy new year. It's 2019 now, so um, I'm hoping that this year is going to be as good as last year. Not just with trading, but just in general, and I wish everybody the best for the new year. I've not been around for a while. I opted to come off Twitter, so I just deleted the account. Got no interest in working, not working, sorry. I've got no interest in being on Twitter. It became a very big distraction for me. And I just allowed myself to just get drawn into a lot of silly shit. And it's irrelevant. Ultimately, the whole goal for Twitter really was to kind of just show some things, how simple trading can be, keep things on an even keel, and it just ended up being, responding to direct messages and just having arguments with people, really, which is not me. It's just not me. I was going to do a video towards the end of the year in November last year. I was saying for a while I was going to end up doing a video. I did a short skit, a very simple video. I was just showing basically the account that I was using, and a comparison from that account to the proper trading that I was doing at the time. That's somewhere on YouTube. I don't know where it is. It's not very long. It's typed out basically. It's just I was typing out things. I didn't record any audio on that. It's just music and then just me typing. So it's on there somewhere, and it shows the account. Just kind of grinding higher. So here we are. New year. What I'm going to be doing, I'm going to get back to doing the market review videos, a few other bits and bobs, all with the intention, and I'll say it now, I just want to get a group of traders together, have a little trading room, and just have a very select, focused group of people, to work with, bounce ideas off each other. I don't really care whether people believe I can trade or not. I've proven that time and time again with many, many people over the years. So I've got no interest in any of that stuff anymore. I just don't care. The only thing I care about, like I said, is, I want to kind of get a small group of traders, like I said, get everybody together, have a nice little trading room, and we bounce ideas off each other. People can ask questions, and I just want to help traders improve. That's it. Simple. So, being as I've got the euro up, I'm gonna do a very quick overview of what I see, and this is the monthly chart. You can see last month we had a little run higher, and then this month we've started running lower. There's not really much to discuss in terms of the monthly chart. This area up here, wrong one. This area up here, this price level, 116.50 we'll call it, is a key area, but we're ways away, from that level. We've had these two down candles here that led to this really nice move up. We took out the swing high, and then we've come all the way back through it again. So I imagine a retest of 116.50 is going to find some level of resistance, but for now, this is something that I'll have on my chart. I'll be mindful of it. I'm going to keep it there. But as always, guys, everything that I do is it's really simple. And to be fair, if anybody's familiar with the market maker sell model, I do a lot of work on the sell side, of that model. Yeah, not really a long trader, so to speak. I prefer to take short trades. I've always been like that. So I do a lot of work on that side of the of the model, and that's pretty much where most of my trades come from. I'm not looking for big swings. I'm not looking for crazy moves. I'm just looking for higher time frame confirmation of a direction that I'm looking for, and then I take a trade based on some lower level stuff. Some lower time frame stuff. So for now, that's the level I'm looking at. For me, there's nothing else that I need to mark off. I mean, we've got lows down here. We've got the previous monthly low and the previous monthly high. I don't need to go into too much detail in that respect. This is the level. You can see we're grinding sideways now, and we have been for a while. It was messy here. We had this sort of nice drop. Was expecting this level to be rebalanced at some point. It never did. It kind of grinded back up again, and then slowly starts to grind lower again. So we're in the lower portion of this range, and we've steadied off. We're going sideways, sideways, sideways. So for me, I'm not bullish or bearish. I'm not up or down at the minute. I'm just kind of waiting, because we need to kind of come out of this consolidation. And until that happens, I think it's just going to be a very messy market going into February, January and February. So we'll just drop down to the daily, and you can see, very sloppy, very messy going into the last quarter of last year. We had this really strong move yesterday. This is, for me personally, I just think this is akin to January. People are coming back. I don't trust this. Basically, that's what I'm getting at. I don't trust it. We're still within the range. We're still within the consolidation. It's still messy. For me, this is just nothing more than just crazy price action. Starting the new year. We need another week or so. For things to kind of settle a little bit and maybe get some displacement outside of this range. So in terms of what to look for and what I'm going to be moving for, there's a couple of things to note. You can see we had a high up here and that was taken here. Okay, so any stops that were resting above this high, they've been sort of cleaned out. And we've had a really nice move away from that. Okay, it would, for me, we have an area or a void here now which could potentially be ran back into, but my eye immediately goes to the equal lows down here. This is the level that I'm going to be paying attention to down here, and I'm using the mouse the pointer or the mouse thing on the Mac. So where price is right now, you're talking about 100 pips, plus stop run. So about 100 pips lower. I will be looking for a reason to go short on euro at some point. You can see the void here, okay, that we may need to run back up into. I would find it very unlikely at this point that price would come all the way back up here and then start to clean out these highs. It makes no sense to me. So, this is the level down here that I'm going to be looking for. So probably what I'm going to end up doing, it won't be this week, I'm not going to be trading this week, but going into next week, I'll do some analysis over the weekend. I'll put a short video out there, just starting up the market analysis again for the pairs that I trade, just to give everybody some levels and some ideas to keep an eye on, and we'll take it from there. But I would like to see, a little bit of a move higher, some rejection, a nice, I'm not going to go into it too much, but what I like to see, as a trade setup and confirmation of a trade setup, and then we'll take it from there and see if we get a really nice move lower. But for now, that's where I'm at, and I'll put the level down here as well so we can see what it is. So it's 112.66. So we'll call it 112.65, rounded down. And then I imagine if we do clean this out and get a little bit of a range expansion, we'll probably take out the lows here. But that's the level for me. If for whatever reason we end up grinding higher, this is going to be a big deal. This one, 116.50. So I will leave it on the chart for now, and then we'll take it. We'll take it from there when it comes. All right, guys. So again, I wish you all, a good new year. I hope it's prosperous for everybody. I hope the video finds everybody well. Do be expecting more videos to come. I've got my email address on there as well if anybody wants to contact me. So I'll leave that there as well. And I will speak to everybody in the next video. Alright guys, LSP out.